Good morning, everybody. Prayers are important. See, for many years, all my families prayed for me. My aunts, my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, my uncle, my dad, everybody's prayed for me. I've gone through a difficult journey trying to find the right woman. Several occasions I did pit stops, and I thought I found the perfect woman. And how do I describe a perfect woman? A woman I don't have to change. A woman that defines herself, respects herself, has humility and understanding in life. A woman that is a mother, that cares for her kids, that puts them first. A woman that has good self-esteem, a good woman that needs a man, and a woman that wants a man. A woman that is a hard worker and not possessive and not demanding, especially not jealous. A woman that works, doesn't complain, and still goes out of her way for her kids, for me, and for everything in the world. A woman that helps, that gives, and that technically gets taken advantage. A woman that is not for anybody else but yourself. A woman that defines her soul. You could feel her excitement just by being around her. A woman that lifts up your hairs and makes you shake. A woman that is possible, not impossible to find. A woman that you could look under rocks and go to heaven, go through all hell and not find her. That's how unique a woman has to be for me. And most of all, has to be understanding that we're adults and we need our space. I know it's almost impossible to find that person. It took me 49 years or so to possibly find her. She's still undescribable. Well, I think I met her. She's awesome. She lifts me up. She makes me feel better. She defines me, and she makes me an awesome person. When I'm around her, I feel joy. I don't feel I have to be someone else. I can be myself. I tell her my mistakes, my horror stories, and my defects. I tell her who I am, what I do, what I want, what I need. She doesn't run away. She's a beautiful, amazing woman, hardworking, responsible, that only has eyes for me and puts me first out of all the guys in the world, except for kids, okay? I'm so blessed and so amazed that I opened my eyes, I opened my heart, I opened my mind towards her, and can't describe how or when it happened. And thank you. If you're hearing this message, te creas presumida. Don't think that you made it, right? You gotta keep it up. It's a whole life struggle. You gotta keep up that amazing attitude. It's never change. Well, I want to describe this weekend, the past. Obviously, still in my week of my birthday. And I didn't feel like celebrating my birthday, and it felt like a piece of shit, you know. And I was reflected and remembering about my tia Berta that passed away. Jenny and them didn't want to do nothing, so I didn't want nothing for my birthday. But at the end of the outcome, my dad ended up, Danny and my sister to Rachel and Linda. End up singing me a birthday. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful. And I end up introducing number 18 to my dad. He really enjoyed her and enjoyed her company and liked her, you know. Seeing how she uplifts me and I'm in good spirits and I'm happy. And, she got to enjoy one of her sons, and he has the high potential of being like us. That my dad likes to ask questions, and he's like an automatic, like a dictionary that he wants to ask questions and do multiplications and ask difficult things, you know. And little Sammy, he's awesome. He puts in the work and he defends himself, and he's awesome. And then there's Saul, I took him for a little spin and a little swim and got on fast. And my dad seen the good things in them, and he said, "They're amazing, mijo. I'm proud of you." And I told him I didn't want to keep her a secret, but with time will tell, you know. She was, man, she's a good one. And he encouraged me and he let me know that she's amazing, you know. And my family, most of all, everybody talks awesome about her. She fits in like a glove. She's also a Dodger fan, everybody, right? And a Laker. And she drives my ass and drives my heart crazy too, right? So I can't put any words in my mouth to describe her because she over exceeds all that. I put her to the test and she passed all my tests. And she's amazing, you know. She's an amazing person. I don't want to spoil or bore you with all the things that she's awesome, but she fits in all my needs, all my wants, all my desire, everything I've wanted in a person, put it all together. That's who she is. So everybody, I encourage everybody to never give up in love, to never give up in an opportunity. And when you least expect it, it just falls from heaven. And think the impossible. Pray to God for the impossible, and don't settle for anything less. Even though you have to go through a little struggle with all these girls, it's worth it. It's more than certainly worth it. Well, hopefully I don't make it difficult for other women to meet up expectations to my number 18. Not for me, but for the next next person that is looking for a genie in a bottle, right? It's a rare species, but I found, and I'm amazed. And I'm enjoying it, loving it, and respecting her is the most important thing. A lot of women, for whatever reason, always found me intimidating or cold-blooded or an asshole. I've never understood it. I never cared. I definitely didn't care. But when my number 18 describes me and tells me who I am, I say, damn, I was an asshole. And I am cold-blooded. I try to hold myself to a little higher standards and higher expectations. And with her, I could let my guard down. I could be myself. I could be understanding, lovable, and appreciation, you know? Because I don't need to be someone. I could be myself. And the awesomest thing that happened in my life that I could cry in front of her. I went out to my nephew's site, and I burst out a little bit crying. She didn't get scared, and she didn't run away, and she didn't think I was a coward or a scary cat. She seen the humanity inside of me, that I do love and I do care, and I do understand life. And we went out to go ride some cages over there in the mountains, Mount Ski High. She was kind of scared, and she proved me that she's as tough as a lion, and she's daring, and she's willing to try stuff. And as we were coming down the hill, she told me the awesomest things in life. She's not scared no more, and that she was proud of herself, that she intended, she tried it, and she did it. She believes in herself. The sky's the limit. I felt so amazed, so proud of her at that moment, because she even asked me, when are you going to bring me back? Retándome, you know? I was like, God, it's impossible to describe her. She's one in a million. My heart started beating and feeling that she was the one, you know? She also defined high expectations and everything. And she lost her phone. I think it's God. God does several things in life to see how you react, and to show them that you're the chosen one, you're the right one. She was expecting me to be mad or treat her bad or disrespect her, I guess. But she found the warm inside of me, and the man that determined, doesn't give up, and goes out of the way for her. I found her that she knew the man she has. And as that person, I felt amazing, because she trusted me. She didn't believe me, but she trusted me, and I proved her that I could define the words, the meaning of life, and of mistakes also. So I found her phone. Found it the blockless way. So she was already feeling like lightheaded, and she was feeling stressed without her phone. And we made a little TikTok video on it, but she soon realized that nothing's impossible for us. What God unified, what God created, and what our families pray for, and our prayers that we've asked God, no one could destroy, no one could make us doubt on each other. So she drank her first beer, and when we're in the bar, I told the bartender, which was an amazing woman, a beautiful woman, I told her, hey, we lost our phone. She goes, actually, I seen it. Go ask Jacob. Man, who the hell is Jacob? Jacob's the one right there, the one in charge of the lift. And I went to Jacob, and I told Jacob. Molly said that Jacob seen our phone. You know, I'm seeing it. I was gonna go get it right now, that I was going to break. But I'll tell you how to get there. Because we go into the restaurant, Wait to Molly, throw a kiss to your woman, and tell her go out through the back end of the restaurant, put your cape on, your superhero cape, and jump out that window. There's gonna be a road. Follow it closely. Don't veer off. Focus and fly away. You know. So as a superhero, I said, I gotta go get her for my baby. I gotta show her how much I love her, how much she means to me. And sure enough, I began to extend the road and started highest mountain, right? I put my binoculars on and my radar and I focused and I was like, what's up? And when I got too close to Jacob told me, right there. I go, where? Right there in front of your eyes. And I picked up her phone and I felt so amazing. And I had to go up the hill again. Good thing I had my key. So I started running and at high velocity and I was my head, my body was tired. I couldn't breathe, but I knew I had to survive. I knew I had to get to her. And I knew that she depended on me and on her phone. Our love depends on it. And sure enough, I made it up. Took a little break. Breathed and put my cape back. I took out my cape and I put it back on the warning closet. A beer. And she was almost done with her beer. And she goes, did you get it? I said, did I get it, baby? I always got you, baby. You always depend on me. She felt courage and she felt she belonged in my arms. So I gave her her phone. Her phone missed not even a scratch on it. She thought it was gonna be all broken and shredded. I told her, I got you, baby. Gotta protected the phone, the magic phone. Well, the reason I did all that was because she told me it's gonna be a couple of days. I'm gonna stop talking to you. I said, because you dropped your phone. Yeah, because I dropped my phone. I'm gonna stop talking to you. I said, fuck that. I'm gonna find that phone. I need you. I need you more than ever. I told her. She goes, but it's impossible to find. I don't care. I've been finding impossible. But it's all probably broken in pieces. I said, I'll piece it back together. And she didn't believe me. Then I told her the G.I. Joe story. And she's like, never seen G.I. Joe. So, all you gotta remember is, Joe. And knowing this, half the battle. So we went down the lift and she felt she had a man. She had her own very own superhero. I couldn't contain her. She started like thanking me and making me feel that I was important, you know? But then her mentality, her way of thinking changed. She started having fun. She started feeling that she belonged and she had a man already. Someone to draw her away from her. Someone to encourage her, to have faith. Someone to believe. Someone that wasn't gonna just abandon her or call her stupid or yell at her, or someone that she could depend on. So after that, her emotions changed. And then we made our videos, and they were awesome. And I can't put up the videos because if I put up the videos, everybody's gonna be like, man, I want to be like it. I'm not in the market, everybody. I found my woman, my Wonder Woman, my genie in the bottle. All right. So I just want to tell everybody, it's amazing when you're wanted and needed, when they trust you and depend on you, not because of money, not because of everything, just by you, depending on you, your heart, your soul, your body, your temple. And helps you realize that whatever she puts into this life, she gets it back in return. And no matter what the outcome is, I'm not gonna abandon her because she's my miracle. My not desire, but my wish come true. So if you're hearing this, baby, no seas presumida, but you're awesome. And thank you for making me feel good and enjoy life again. I didn't expect this. And most of all, we need to Team Berta. And go Richie!